using Trading 212 is because there's no fees on the platform.
Trading 212 no fee trading accounts are a scam, and this is why. It's an absolute lie to think that you're getting free trading. Now, I'm not taking anything out on the person who's talking about this, no problem at all. But it's the fact that people don't realise this. Trading 212 makes money, and so does Robinhood and all these retail brokerages that don't offer commissions, by giving your trades to big guys on Wall Street. Now, I'm going to make this simple. So I'm going to break this down in a very simple analogy, and it's about going to the shop to buy a loaf of bread, right? You go to the shop to expect to buy a loaf of bread for £2 because that's the price you expect. But what they do is they tell you they're going to put you on an order list, and they'll say, when we've got some bread in stock, we'll let you know. And what they do is they go in the back and they call up all the bakers around town and they say, who's got the cheapest bread? And they will take the person who's selling the bread for £1.80. And they'll take that bread and they'll still sell it to you for £2. So you've just got the bread like you thought, the normal £2 bread, but this time they've actually found a cheaper bread and they've sold you it at the same price, basically lied to you. So basically that analogy, you've actually got a worse valued bit of bread and you've paid the same price, and you've not realised that you've actually paid more than you should have. Now that's how these non-commission brokerages work. They will give Robinhood, let's say Robinhood for example, Robinhood, you go on Robinhood and you buy a stock, $5 worth of a stock, and it's priced at £1. They will send that, Robinhood will send that offer to the hedge funds to basically screw around with and bid it slightly cheaper. So they basically get a cheaper stock and they'll just buy it straight off you again. So they'll get the cheaper stock and Robinhood will basically buy the difference. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm overcomplicating it now. But long story short, just like the shop sells the bread and buys it from the bakers and sells it to the person in the front of the shop, Robinhood does the exact same thing with the Wall Street brokers and you. And that's how it works. You don't know you're being screwed, but you are. Now, this is, no matter what level of Wall Street you are, this exists. You know, people, the multi-billion-dollar mutual funds, they get their funds scraped as well in like to the microseconds. But it's so obvious on these retail brokerages because they literally don't make money in barely any other ways. I don't think there's many other ways they make money other than liquidations, which is another thing that's literally horrendous for people who use the apps. So just be aware, there's no free drink or whatever it's called. You know the gist.